It's in the Hartney Cemetery, and there's a memorial.
This little album is how Gordon Newton remembers his uncle. Corporal Eldon Hatch was killed 80 years ago today during the Dieppe raid. He and his sister Nora say he was a handsome man who sang in the choir and loved children.
We'd grab a hold and tease us and throw us in the air and hug us.
He was a very giving, caring person, very involved with people, and we loved him very much.
They remember their grandmother getting the news by telegram.
I was a little guy. I'm sure I cried.
Well, we all cried.
You know?
Yeah, we all cried. Yeah.
I missed him like heck.
Their uncle's last known address was here on Lincoln Avenue in Winnipeg. It's one of hundreds of homes across Canada to be sent a postcard like this. A new exhibit aims to keep memories of Dieppe soldiers alive.
And we thought, well, if we can tie a serviceman who was killed overseas in 1942 to a current address, maybe that gives, the person at that address, a little bit of a pause on Friday to think about, who was that person?
Another postcard was sent to this home on Spence Street.
The room that I sleep in, that could have been his room.
Kathy Fossin wants to learn more about the fallen soldier who once lived in her house.
Chills. Just gives you chills and makes you appreciate what you have and what others sacrifice so you could have the freedoms that we actually have today.
Historians couldn't find a photo of Sergeant Nestor Parent, but they do have a picture of what his life was like and the horrible way it came to an end.
Parent left his Winnipeg home after his parents died and enlisted with Les Fusiliers Mont-Royal. The regiment suffered some of the highest casualties at Dieppe. Witnesses saw Parent crawling on the beach where he was fatally shot by the Nazis. Gordon and Nora hope the stories remind Canadians of the horrors of war.
If you look at the news today, the actors changed, the positions changed, the issues changed, but we can't seem to learn to get along together.
We live in a wonderful country, and it was, and people sacrificed their lives to make it that way.
People like their beloved uncle, Eldon. Emily Brass, CBC News, Winnipeg.
It is, I think.